Right, so we're going to try out some weird decks today, chat. We've got an MLRS deck with Shatterer. I want to see how bad actually is Shatterer. Like, is Shatterer completely terrible? I think the answer is yes, but I want to, like, give it another go. I think the best way to make Shatterer playable is with the MLRS, because you can put it in front of an MLRS and it protects it from vehicles, which is, like, its main danger. The anti-air in this deck is Talon Pitbull, which is a little wonky, especially when you're trying to protect an MLRS and a Shatterer from things like Orca. And we've had to play like 3 anti-infantry units because I wanted an opening unit, and then I wanted something heavy like Shocks. Not sure if you need Shatterer if you have Shocks. Yes. So the reason that I'm playing Shatterer and Shocks is because I'm reasonably convinced this is going to be terrible, and I want to have another option available to me. So I'm playing Shocks. Like, basically, I'm playing this. This is the deck I'm actually playing. And then we've got this in to test it out. Because I'm reasonably sure that this is like, if I have only this as my anti-infantry, I'm gonna get wrecked. So I wanna have the safety net. And then after that, we're gonna be doing this, which is the artillery deck, the Natska artillery deck I recently played. But I'm gonna try it with Avatar. I wanna see if this, like, 5 core is enough to get me ever to something like an Avatar. I don't know if it will be, because Avatar's so expensive. And I don't know if you can 2-halve like Chuggy Laser, because you need so many lasers to go with the Chuggy. And like laser drones obviously a lot weaker with 2-halve, because like they win by having a lot of them, and you can't do a 2-halve. But I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. We're going to start out with the MLRS Shatter deck though. Maybe drones instead of Shocks. I would just play no infantry. I think playing 0 infantry is just like a colossal error. Like, it's so difficult to win with no infantry, because you have nothing that is not weak to anti-vehicle. Like, if you didn't play the Shocks, your opponent could make literally, like, just tanks, and it's good versus your entire deck. Like, if you had drones instead of Shocks, your opponent makes a tank, and your entire deck is weak to tank. So, yeah, not keen. Militant with Shatterer is enough support damage in most cases. Yeah, maybe. I could try playing the rifles. We might mess around with the deck. We're only going to play like 5 games of it. We're going to play 5 games of each deck. So I don't know if I want to mess around with it too much. But I might mess around with it a little. Take out the dogs, put in rifles, take out the Shocks, put in something else. We'll see how it goes. Oh, bike opening, that's spicy. We are going to go for the Pitbull. We're not going to go straight for MLRS. We're going to get a shot here. Can I get 2 shots maybe? No. It's hard to get the second shot since the Pitbull now. Obviously bikes always get their shots off, super annoying. Alright, we're just gonna back up and get the MLRS, I think. Well, the problem is that because he's only bought 2 bikes, which is very cheap, yeah, like he's literally going laser before I even have the MLRS. Just like preemptively lasering. Alright, so let's get the Shatterer out. Rockets are ready. I think we can get the Shatterer to do any work at all. Unit ready. Unit lost. But the MLRS is covering this. He can't drive. I mean, like, what do you think is going to happen? Obviously, as soon as he drives on, the MLRS is going to kill his guys. Like, what do you think is going to happen there? Reload, please? Yeah, there we go. Alright, nice. MLRS doing some work. Get a shock trooper. And this is kind of like... This is like something that is super miserable to play against. Oh my god. And he has the mutant. I've already got the Shocks. Get wrecked, mate. This is the kind of thing that is really annoying when you're playing against it, right? When your opponent just has this like medium fortress setup. Got Talon or Pitbull. I'm going to go for Talon here. I just want to mix and match my units a little bit. Oh, there's no need to walk into that mutant. So annoying trying to fight against this this MLRS. We're going to put a Talon on each side of the MLRS, make it really difficult for him to move in. We're going to move this one up the tile. Start working on those mutants. Alright, you're gonna have to make a play at some point, my man. That's kind of the game. I see. I could have tried to boost and save that one, but I'd rather just bring the fresh one in. MLRS is gonna clean the house. I think that's gonna be game, to be honest with you. Alright, pretty good start for the deck. Kind of just won on the back of MLRS. Like, my opponent just couldn't beat an MLRS with a shock trooper in front of it.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New
Alright,
objective available.
another Jade player. Obviously, Algorithm using Jade against my MLRS. Seeing if he goes laser. If he hasn't got, he's literally going straight into bites. If he goes straight into bites, I would make a pitfall. Mutant, okay. Could just make a Shatterer. I mean, I want to test it out, so I guess we're making a Shatterer. See if we can get him to walk into it. Nope. This is kind of one of the issues with Shatterer. I could try and do this, eat the defensive shot, and then go in. Second Mutant, or I guess we'll make a single Shatterer. The Shatterer didn't do very well at all. That was kind of like horrendous actually, given that it costs about the same as a mutant. That was not a good showing for the Shatterer there. Let's get a shot for this. Is that a Banshee? Yes. Back up and get a pitfall for the Banshee. Get a boost as well. Now we are on defense and we still got wrecked completely. So boosted on defense, we still got completely destroyed by the mutants. But not the best showing. Yeah, this is not great. Shatterer has been very poor so far. People up top's going to lose to that rifleman as well. Oh, he has 10 buggy and buggy, okay. I don't know if these shots are going to live long enough. It's like just about. Interesting. So, the Shatterer against Mutant just does nothing. Like, it's like fully unplayable against Mutant. This is on defense against a two-man squad. Let's see how it does. It's like almost half dead. So we're gonna have to use Shock Trooper. It's gonna be awkward with the Chuggy. I guess we can go Talon. That's why we have so many anti-infantry units in our deck. What would be really nice is if I could just cut the oh wow, he doesn't have. He's gone double Chuggy, double Mutant, so he has no out to the Talon. That's cute. What would be really nice is if I could cut the dogs, but it's really difficult to cut the dogs in this deck. The MRS. Alright, I didn't lose the MRS. Nice. He looks like he lost a lot of stuff as well. Wow, it's all a Banshee. I guess we should get Pitbull.
Unit ready. Unit enhanced.
I have 4 Banshees, oh my god.
Unit lost. Unit
Don't shoot that one. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. He kind of killed more of his own stuff with the Jade Missile than mine. He killed like, he took out most of his army with the Jade Missile. In fact, his Jade Missile was the closest I came to winning that second missile. Like if he hadn't Jaded, I don't think I had a chance. But because he used Jade, I actually had a chance to win it. But yeah, the Shatterer is just not playable against Mutant, which is like, it's a tier 2 anti-infantry against a tier 2 anti-vehicle. It should be a kind of a close matchup, it's just not. Like, I got completely crushed in that fight. So that's really underwhelming, like that's really bad. That's makes it close to unplayable. That really is the biggest problem with it, I think. You can't lose that matchup that badly. Yeah, only pitfalls. If this Banshee had gone on the pad, I might have just died. I'm surprised he didn't go on the pad.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit enhanced. Unit lost. Unit ready. Alright, so really Mutant was a huge problem, which is...
You know, I mean, if you can't beat Mutant with the Shatterer, then
Our base
what are
has been
you
destroyed.
even doing with it? That's so bad. Alright, well, we'll keep trying.
Two
We'll keep trying,
missiles
but that
and
is,
call me
that
in
is
the
very bad.
morning.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Okay, so we changed to rifle missile, and I think this is like exactly the same matchup, right? Chang, so we'll get to see if it's any better. I think really the problem is just that Shatterer is terrible. Like, it's just an awful unit. That seems to be the issue. Like, I mean, I know I wanted to try it out for a Mutant first unit. What a mad lad. I guess he just assumed I was going dogs again. Yeah, he just assumed I was going dogs again. So the problem here is that I don't even get like a huge advantage because we know he's gonna make a chemical buggy. We might actually make an MLRS like free, because we know he's gonna make one of those two units, either buggy or chuggy. Yeah. So this thing's gonna just roll into an MLRS. Yeah.
Unit ready.
Now he has to go Banshee.
Unit enhanced. Unit lost.
Oh my god, I can't even hold off the mutants with the rifle. It takes so long to kill a mutant with rifleman. Maybe I should have made a Shatterer in there at some point. Alright, we're gonna get the first missile, but like, we had a huge advantage by him just opening completely the wrong unit by having no idea what we were doing.
Unit lost. Unit enhanced. Unit ready.
Let's sit here playing the B-Pop Cap game. Always a fun game.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit enhanced.
Alright, well, that went better. I think the map was a lot better for me. I was able to literally just, you know, turtle up here. So yeah, I think that was a large part of what happened there.
Bounty complete.
It must be broken.
3, 2, 1. New objective
Alright,
received.
John.
Building online.
Can Shatterer walk into missiles 3 times in a row, 1v1 and win? I actually have no idea. The problem with these like tier 2 anti-X units is that people just walk their unit away because they're like, it's a hard counter coming, so they just run away from it. And without Raider, there's not a lot you can do about that, right? Like Chuggy can chase things down and kill them, which makes it insanely powerful. Something like a Shatterer, they run away and that's it. The Shatterer just goes, yep, see ya. See you later, bud. That's... It just, yeah, they're gone, that's it. End of discussion. What do I do now?
Unit lost.
Is he gonna Chuggy? Yes.
Unit ready.
See if he drives into my rifles. I didn't want to.
Unit enhanced.
Didn't quite finish it off, that's kind of annoying. Maybe the rifles can kill it?
Unit lost.
Nope.
Unit lost.
I mean, yeah, this is the problem, right? Like, Raider units are so much stronger than non-Raider. Like, even with the MLRS to protect, I still lost both of my rifles to the Chuggy. I was unable to get back into the middle in time. Okay, let's see what he has next. I'm guessing it's going to be Inferno. Yep. No surprises there.
Unit lost.
Then we'll go Talon.
Building online. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Alright, so MLRS with Talon in front is actually decent against what he's doing. Well, we have to see what he changes to, but... This is kind of the problem with the MLRS. It's actually not that difficult to eat a shot, and then you can eat a shot and then drive fire with bikes and then drive away again. And you can do that with more units than just
Unit
spikes.
lost.
I need to get a block on. Block, you can't get the
Unit
MLRS.
ready. Unit
Doesn't look like we're gonna
enhanced.
get there. Oh, interesting. I went after the Shatterer so he could bring in Mutant. Alright, well that didn't actually go that well for him. Fire? Takes so long for the turn, man. What the hell? Maybe I want to put missiles in front or something. Talon guarded MLRS is pretty good. Missiles up there. Phantom. They're pretty desperate once you're making Phantom to try and break a single Talon.
Unit ready.
I'm just gonna keep
Unit
replacing it.
lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Using Inferno.
Unit ready. Unit enhanced. Unit lost.
Wow, the MLRS didn't even kill the bikes. Not great. Alright, just got them right at the end there. I know there's a Phantom over here as well, so I can't really move in. Oh nice, the Talon traded for it. Spam some pitfalls here. Maybe this would be better with jump jets than missiles, actually. I can definitely see jump jets being better. I think we'll try jump jets next game.
Launched.
But the Shatterer still has been kind of useless. Like, I'm just making the Talon to counter the infantry. Like, I don't even make the Shatterer. Oh, Eddie.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Targets. So we're gonna try jump jets now. I think, like, when you have an MLRS, having very fast units that you can bring back in to replace blockers is really important. Because, like, when stuff dies, you want to be able to immediately replace the front line to keep guarding the MLRS.
Unit ready.
Alright, so jump jets kind of wreck dogs. You can't even like set up a 2v1 with the dogs. It's not very effective against jump jets. You can do it with wheels, but dogs don't do enough damage and they die too quickly to jump jets. Alright, so here we go. Let's test out the Shatterer. We got some shock troopers. We're gonna get some exciting Shatterer action over here. So Predator, natural natural Predator to the Shatterer, the Predator tank. Let's get the MLRS and try and put in position. Okay, I have nothing for this shock trooper now. Seems like a bit of a problem. He has his own MLRS. Wait, he's playing MLRS Predator? Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Who play? What? Okay, this guy's an actual lunatic. You can't play MLRS and Predator. That's completely insane. I messed up my micro there, but still, you can't play those two units together. That's complete nuts. I don't actually know how to break shot plus MLRS with this deck. I guess Talon. With Talon. Or I can eat his MLRS shot and then boost in my own MLRS. That might work.
Unit enhanced. Unit lost.
Yeah, not bad.
Unit lost.
Shatterer doesn't even kill shots that quickly. That's the thing it's supposed to be good against. Good Pitbull.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
This is a wild deck right here.
Unit lost.
This is a truly insane deck.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
I guess I need to make a Shatterer.
Ready. Unit enhanced.
Can't even kill the MLRS.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Nuclear weapon launched.
Oh, this is horrible. This deck is not good.
Mission failed.
What was that deck, man? You had Predator and MLRS?
Bounty complete.
Alright, well... I don't know, man. I tried a few different decks. I don't see how you ever make the Shatterer work. Like, it's just so useless. But now we're gonna try Avatar in this artillery deck from before. See if that works at all. I don't know. Probably not. Alright. Let's see how this Avatar thing goes.
Building online. Unit ready.
Dog opening again. Yeah.
Unit ready.
Laser squad, weapon. Destroy the GDI. Taking position. What's need? Laser squad, power and precision. We'll hit the.
Stop moving the dog away. It's very weird. Just letting the dogs die. It's so unusual. Okay, I'll take it. 3 dog kill.
Lasers charge.
Is he disconnected or something? That's so weird.
Laser squad, power and precision. Let's go. Let's go.
Kind of seems like he's disconnected. Like, why would he just let his first dog die and then not make anything else?
Ready to serve.
Building online.
Now, see, this is the thing about the old Avatar. If your opponent is disconnected and you kill their harvester, you probably still can't make an Avatar before the game ends. Let's find out.
Building online.
If we make no units and get a harvester kill, can we Avatar within 2 minutes? It actually looks like we can. Takes so long, man. It's so slow. Look at this. 130 for an Avatar with no opponent. Takes 130 to get an Avatar, and that's with a harvester kill, so plus 82. So without the kill, it would have been. It's so slow. 145. I could have got an Avatar.
Carefully now.
Nuclear weapon launched.
It's so slow.
Enemy base destroyed. Three, two, one. New objective available.
Actually, we're in a Diamond League game. Excellent. I wonder if we can get an Avatar in a Diamond League game. The answer is probably no, to be honest with you.
Unit ready.
Militia forward. We're ready to go stopping. Rip them apart.
How can you say half the units in the game are unplayable, but Shatterer is playable, Point Soldier? Like, what is your bar for unplayable if Shatterer makes it into playable, but half the units are unplayable? You think Shatterer is in the top half of units in the game? That seems insane to me.
The unbelievers for the brotherhood.
Alright, nice rush.
4K. We're ready to serve.
Talon. What do I have for Talon? I have like Phantom and Laser. I guess I'll make Phantom.
Advancing.
Flying out. Phantom awaiting target.
We're ready to go stopping. Militia, let's go. Let's go.
Phantom moving to
This is not a close game. It's not a close or interesting game anyway.
missiles ready. Flying out. Phantom moving to coordinate.
What's taking this?
Phantom ready to engage.
We're ready to serve.
This Phantom still hasn't even made its cost back. It's killed 90 cost of Talons so
Phantom
far.
ready to engage.
This is the one where it's actually made money and it's half
Flying
dead.
out.
What's mother?
EMP missiles ready.
Destroy the
Phantom awaiting target.
militia.
Phantom moving, shutting them down. EMP.
We're ready to serve.
Guy's not having a good time with these Talons.
Unit ready.
He has Shock Trooper.
Offline.
Probably should have made some Shock Troopers.
Phantom moving to
Building
coordinate.
online. Unit offline.
On the move.
Unit offline.
Yeah, it's really actually quite difficult to get an efficient Phantom against Talon.
Carefully now.
You have to kill a lot of Talons for it to be worth it for a Phantom. Or it needs to be like a tempo play where you don't care about killing lots of them, you just care about killing like one.
Phantom delivering disruption from above.
How close are we to Avatar? We're at 2 minutes 6 seconds.
From above.
And we haven't even built our tech lab yet. Fantastic.
Ready. Let's prove the enemy.
Unit ready.
Proven and proven.
So it is impossible to make an Avatar on one harvester, basically.
Coordinates.
Like, and if you have to play like scavenger, or you have to get multiple harvester kills, it's essentially impossible.
Mission accomplished.
That's the issue.
3, 2, 1.
All right, let's try some second half at some point during this game.
Unit ready.
The Brotherhood is rising.
Unit ready.
Militia here. Let's go. What's needed?
Think these are gonna get there about the same time? Yeah, I should have started moving up sooner though. Now I'm gonna lose the rifle again.
Unit ready.
I have Chuggy though, so I don't actually care too much about losing the rifle here. I kind of want to switch into Chuggy laser anyway, so it's whatever.
We rise. Militia here.
Unit offline.
What's needed?
Building online. Unit ready.
Me garden.
Well, obviously we're going to start making lasers. We can't make a phantom, that's the only other thing on our deck.
Your command.
So we're just going to make lasers and set them. Oh, hello, that's a mobile. Exciting.
Ready to wade the gap.
Destroy the cheat.
Green thumbs up.
Unit ready.
We
Laser squad. Weapons charging.
good dates.
Laser squad. Ready for anything.
Let's prove the enemy.
I need some more lasers here.
We're ready to brothers move out. Lasers. As he militia. Your command. Lasers.
Not slaughterweed.
Lasers.
Green done.
Unit offline.
Ready to
Oh, this means this laser because I'm bad at the game. It's unfortunate. I should have boosted the laser down the bottom really.
Launched.
Because then it would have beaten the Talon by a lot.
Major structural damage received.
I also needed like this rifleman to die because he has no rifles left, which means he can go all air, but I had this useless unit sitting here.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Alright, so obviously eventually we're going to have to go Phantom. I was going to go second harvester after first missile, but I don't think I can after losing it. Because there's no way I get the avatar in time for the second missile. So if I make the second harvester now, I'm just conceding the game basically. Ooh, ABC, that's unfortunate.
prove the enemy.
Well, we can just chill. Buy time. Try and save up money. We have this random avatar that's going to come out if we save long enough. What do we have for APC? Is it just laser spam?
Unit ready.
Or are we supposed to make make laser drones? I'm not really sure to be honest with you.
Let's prove the
Feels a bit weird, but yeah, I'm happy to chill. I don't know if he has something spicy. I don't think he does.
Lasers. Your command.
round up every last week.
Kill them.
Pray in the wind.
Yeah, I'm not sure how laser drone does against APC, but I can't imagine it's very good. Might be dead here. Looks like I'm pretty dead here.
The weeds are wilted.
Unit ready.
Alright, let's get the Chuggy down to the bottom. Yeah, I'm just dead.
Missile launch.
Not even that. Well, I was actually pretty close to the avatar. If we could have kept that game going a little longer. I don't know why he took so long to get back on these
Our
paths.
base has been destroyed.
But yeah, I couldn't kill an APC. Like I didn't really have anything that kills an APC there. Alright, so same matchup, same map. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. I think I need to stall even more aggressively.
Unit ready.
I really want to get second. Maybe I'll try a second harvester early on. Like not super early, but definitely actually get one. He's just doing nothing. I'm okay with nothing. Talon first. Yikes. Okay.
Unit ready.
Push lasers for the Brotherhood.
Alright, we'll use the rifleman
Ready to
tank.
serve.
Unit ready.
Laser squad. Weapons charging. Kill them all.
The fact that I keep winning, like, with one laser left on one hit point is actually really bad for me. Like, I'm not even sure that's better than losing the fight. It might be better to lose the fight than be left with this one-man laser squad. Because that is just so bad. I should also, like, sacrifice this rifleman. Because he's actually useless.
Laser squad.
Building online.
So opening Talon is terrible. Like, even in this matchup where Talon is pretty great against me, opening Talon was still horrible. I think it's basically impossible for opening Talon to ever be good. Your opponent's deck would have to be so weird for opening Talon to be good. I can use the Chuggy to tank the Talon as well. And then bring in the lasers.
Unit offline.
Laser squad. Weapons
I guess we're gonna try and get a Phantom soon. I'm not sure if I want to do the double halve anymore. I feel like I want to try and win this missile.
I'm the one getting sprayed. ready to weed the garden.
Lasers as he desires.
Riled up every last week.
Lasers, our bridge. Lasers move.
We're gonna try and get on the pads at the same time, right? Right, so now we've won the first missile, mostly because he opened Talon. Opening Talon is just terrible. Let's go to the second harvester now we want a missile. We can get to the Avatar.
Lasers taking.
Let's prove the enemy.
Grenadier. Yikes. That is a bad unit. Wata Shang really likes to play some real bad decks. I've played against him like, what, 4 times today or something? His decks have been bad every time. I mean, my decks have also been bad, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Trying to get to my harvester, it looks like. Joke's on you, I got 2 of them!
Ready to weed the garden.
I think given that he has Mohawk in the deck, we're gonna go for the Phantom first. Before we get the Avatar.
Phantom awaiting target.
Building online.
That's Avatar.
To eliminate.
EMP missiles ready.
Moment ready to kill.
Phantom ready to engage.
Lasers loose.
Phantom advanced.
Moment ready.
Delivering. Missiles on the move.
Unit ready.
Desires. Lightning right.
A lot of air.
Lasers take to kill.
This Avatar's kind of useless here.
Offline.
This is what happens when you don't have bikes in your deck, man. Like, if you don't have bikes, it's really hard to not be weak to Talon as an odd. Look at this, I have an Avatar and still lose the missile. Oh, we'll go kill his harvester again.
Major structural damage.
We can probably just kill his base, honestly, with the Avatar.
Distraction.
Unit
But
ready.
yeah, if you don't have bikes, it's really hard for your deck not to be weak to Talon.
Moment.
Phantom ready to shut it down.
I could have Buggy, that would help a little bit, but where am I going to fit it? I'd have to put the Chuggy, and the Chuggy's the whole deck. That's not going to work.
Ready to
Unit ready.
desires. And getting laser squad. Moment ready to kill.
Phantom
Let me see if he has
awaiting
another harvester.
Carefully now. Lightning.
Unit offline.
EMP
Moment.
See a harvester anyway.
Unit ready.
Oh, there it is.
Phantom move.
Lasers charged. Moment needs for it. From the imminent. All will perish.
Talon's spam though.
Unit offline.
Alright, I think the Avatar's going to go to his base.
Phantom awaiting.
Lasers as he
APC is a very weird choice when you're low on money against an Avatar. Like, that has to be one of the worst units you can possibly make against an Avatar. It does absolutely nothing. Like, even the missiles are terrible against Avatar. That made no sense. So, anyway, that was weird. That was a weird game. Talon is such a strong unit. Talon is honestly such a good unit.
You are victorious. 3, 2,
Wow, fighting pretty good.
new objective.
Transfer Mo, I think, plays Inferno. Well, that's going to be a tough one.
Building online.
In fact, if he's playing Inferno, which I think he probably is, he might have Phantom as well. Actually, I feel like he plays Inferno with Stealth Tank,
Unit ready.
ready. Advancing.
which means I don't want to... I was going to say I can just double halve and get more Phantoms than him, because the Phantom Mirror is often won by the person
What's needed?
with 2 Harvesters, because they can just get more Phantoms. But if he's playing Stealth Tank, that logic doesn't work. So we're pretty happy to chill, obviously. Playing Fnatic deck, wow, I haven't seen Fnatic's needed.
Lasers as he desires. Look him up. Laser ready to serve.
Get the Chuggy out.
Online.
Charged. Laser rip them apart.
Unit ready.
The green thumb.
Unit offline.
Look him up.
On green.
I'm guessing he has Tank against Fnatic.
Laser squad. Laser squad. Lasers move
Yep.
for the laser.
Weed.
Unit ready.
Wheel moves with her. Lasers taking.
Ready to weed.
Laser will.
Good day.
Look him up as he desires. His
Tell me.
laser squad. Right.
Green machine.
Lasers. His laser. Look him up.
I'm the one getting sprayed. Tell me. The garden. The weed ready to weed.
Unit offline.
The weeds are wilted.
Ah, it's gonna make it real tough. I should have gone laser drones there.
Major structural damage.
It was a mistake.
Lasers. His will.
Processing. They will be.
Unit offline.
They will
Unit ready.
ready to destroy. Exterminate.
Lasers as he. Lasers. Laser. Laser squad. Power and precision.
The swarm awaits. Processing.
I think Vector's kind of weak to laser drone.
Moving and exterminate.
Maybe he's playing no laser. And now we're in that awkward spot again where I really don't want to go second harvester, but I have this avatar that means I have this avatar that's unplayable now because I'm never gonna have second harvester for it.
Ready. Moving and That's clearing our
Unit offline.
drain machine to weed our ready to destroy. Exterminate.
Unit
Drones
offline.
spamming laser drones hard. He doesn't have lasers. Might as well just make loads of laser drones, right?
Unit
Looks like it's not
offline.
gonna be enough. Wow, the laser drones can kill the bison time. Yeah, this doesn't work.
Mission
I wanted to
failed.
try out these two like experimental decks, but
Bounty complete.
both terrible. That doesn't work at all. It's interesting as well
Bounty
because
received.
the avatar build seemed pretty strong. I was pretty happy with it with the avatar. Oh, sorry, with the artillery. Like obviously we did that video pretty recently. I want to see how things change with avatar. And look, I mean, look at this. I was 30 wins, 1 loss. Is it 96% win rate? It's like 30 wins, 1 loss with the artillery. And I am 3-2 with the avatar. So yeah, huge difference. The artillery just comes out so much sooner. It's like, you can legitimately do it on 1/2 second missile. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that one. Both of those decks horrible. Shatterer, absolutely horrible. Avatar, you just have to play Double Harvester very early. And honestly, I don't think it works at this stage. Replace Phantom with Stank. Yeah, maybe. That could work.
Stealth tank ready to pounce.
That could maybe work. Although, like, the problem is this is just too expensive. Like, this is just too expensive. There's no way to make it happen. It's just, in the current economy, the super units are unplayable. Like, they are too expensive. They are not playable anymore. Maybe the next patch will address that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll see you next time.